Welcome back to a podcast for taxi driver here in the city of New York. My name is Mario Sena, president and founder of Agape Transportation. It's a transportation company specialized in non-emergency transportation. So we transport people that go to medical appointments. So that's Agape. Now, this is the podcast for the taxi driver of New York City. We have information, we have news about what's going on in Agape and what's going on in general in our industry. The last week we were talking about the speed camera. So let me recall that again. The speed camera in the city, they are in force 24/7, the whole day, the whole night, the whole year. So you have to slow down on your speeding. It's not only for the ticket, it's $50 ticket, but it's not only for that. So we need to slow down in the city, especially we as taxi driver in New York City. So 25 miles, whatever say 25, 30, whatever say 30, because we put in life in dangers. So because of the pedestrian, because of the people, we have to take care of people. Imagine this could be one of your family, one of a relative or yourself, and a reckless taxi driver, just for the turning high speed on the turn, hit one of your family. How would you feel? I mean, we have to put on somebody else's shoes to feel what it is. It's not only for the fine, but remember, this is your profession. You are a taxi driver here, so I have to be careful with your license. This is your diploma to make a living here, and especially for the people. So we have to abide by the law of New York City. Please help us with that. Help us to keep your license alive. Okay. The last week also we announced that we have some tickets, free tickets, Yankee tickets from Agape. So new drivers coming into Agape, those drivers that complete 50 or more call in the first week, we have for them two tickets to see the Yankees here in the Bronx. Also for the already drivers that with us, for the 5 top drivers, the more efficient, the one that complete more jobs, we have 2 tickets also for himself, herself, and somebody else. 2 tickets to the Yankee, courtesy of Agape Transportation. We have a couple of things. We have a special announce about a new company in the city. But let me jump on this. We have some checks a long time ago that we have some checks that the driver was supposed to pick up from the office. And we have some unclaimed checks at the office that we want to give you back. So if this is you, or you know somebody that used to work for Agape, we have some checks that have to be claimed. It's your money. It's not Agape money. You already made your effort. You already earned that money, and we have the check. We have a check here, for instance, from 11/11/2020. The amount $1,774. This is a driver that used to drive with us. For some reason, he forgot, or he realized, he thought he didn't have a check, and he had a check at that moment. So this name I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you if you know these drivers. Edmond Ismailati. Edmond Ismailati. Used to be a driver, used to be unit 1344, used to be a taxi driver, Agape here. We got a check for you. And the same way we have dozens of checks. We're going to give you, in the future podcast, we're going to publish the list of the checks that we have. We're talking about over 200 checks that we have to give you back. People have to claim those checks. We have some already in envelopes. We have been calling people. We have been able to contact most of them. They have moved. They changed the telephone number. We have contacted some of them. We send it. They move out of the city. And this is the way we say thank you. This is yours. It's not Agape. You already did your job. We have a couple of them over here. Like, for instance, this is this name, Kenneth Ridwald. Kenneth Kenneth V. Ridwald used to be Unit 145. He has a check for $490. $490. We have some last names: Segarra, $434. Bautista Almonte, $543. We have Nunez Fernandez, $708. We have Marte Almanzar, $246. We have Morales, Mr. Morales, $693. Those checks that was never claimed, that was never picked up from the base. And what is not our, we don't want it. It's yours, you earn it, and you have it. So we're going to publish the next, probably the next podcast, yes, with our producer, Danny Sena. We're going to help us with that to give you the list of all the drivers. And we're talking about over 200 drivers, 200 checks that we have unclaimed. And since you already made the money, you put the job, you work, this is yours. So before, if we don't find you, so we're going to have to return to the government. So this is non-claim checks. We have like $41,000. $41,000 that we have to return to you. It's your money. This is a way to show you how transparent the way we operate our business. This is your money. We don't want 1 penny more, 1 penny less of what we deserve. This is your money. So we have a ton of checks to be claimed by you. Please help us with that. We're gonna please don't call the base. Don't call the base at the next podcast. We're gonna publish the list of all the drivers, how much is they have to claim. So be pending for the next podcast. We're going to publish some of you, and believe me, at 1,700, 495, 370, 325, and with the price of God, I mean, any money that you're not expecting is a blessing. So take it. So very important. I have a new for you here. There is a new company in town. I like the downtown basis is an application that you download. You pay a fee to get it, and the people call that application. Passenger call that application, and the driver usually bid on the price. You put the price that you, let's say, customer calls, I'm going to from Bronx to JFK, and the driver put the price. How much would they want? How much they want for that trip, and the customer pick the cheaper car, the cheaper bidder, something like that. So, but I have news for you. That company is called Empower. Empower. The application of the company called Empower is illegal. According to TLC, the Taxi and Limousine Commission of New York, that company is not licensed by TLC and is illegal to operate here in New York City. If you picking up passengers from that application, please don't do it. You're going to have big fine. That company is going to have fine, and you might lose the right to drive a taxi in New York City. Empower is the company. It's illegal. You can find out. You can call the TLC, and it's illegal. Please don't take the risk. They have fine even for $10,000 fine. You could be fined. So check it out. Make your homework. Empower is the company that you should never work for. Another new for Agape Transportation. Remember, we announced in the last podcast that we have some exclusively. We are preferred provider for a couple of addresses. Like let me see if I have 301 East 17th Street, 301 East 17 in Manhattan. We are Agape Transportation is the preferred provider for that address. So meaning that 99% of all the customers that get out of those medical facility, they call Agape. So make sure you around. From there, we go all over. Staying in Manhattan, Bronx, going to Bronx, Westchester, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and Long Island. All over from 301 East 17. A second address that we announced last week also is Long Island. Long Island is the town of New Hyde Park. New Hyde Park is the first town when you coming from Queens on the LIE. 495, and you get off exit 33 in Long Island. That the town is New Hyde Park. There is about 4 to 5 facility. Also, Agape Transportation preferred provider. 99% of the job coming out from there, from Long Island. If you want to dedicate yourself to work in Long Island, you want to dedicate yourself to work in Manhattan, I mean, we have job all over the places, the whole day, $17 minimum per ride, and we don't charge commission. At the end, I explain you that. No commission for any job that you do. Now, those two addresses, East 17th and 3, New Hyde Park in Long Island, and now we, excuse me, we're getting excited. We have another address. We have an address exclusively for Agape drivers on the west side in Manhattan, 515 West 46th Street. 515 West 46th Street, 99% of the jobs coming out of that facility. That's at the whole insurance members. They only call Agape Transportation. So if you're on the west side, anytime you see the job, you can call the dispatcher on the exclusive telephone number for the drivers. We can call, you can, if you're in the area, you can ask. This is one about the only address that you can call the dispatcher, and he's going to tell you that we have job coming in 45 minutes, in 1 hour, in 2 hours, that we have just available over there. So 515 West 46th Street. If you're on the west side, rest, relax in one of those corners, and you're going to see you're going to get a job from there. 515 West 46, exclusively preferred provider, Agape Transportation. Thank you for your service, because that's that's because we're getting those preferred providers, because exclusively for us, because of the service you've been provided. Thank you to the service of our drivers outside, and of course for the service for our operator, our manager inside our facility. We adding more operators also for the drivers, and also for the general public. We have enough here. We also adding more operator for the customer when they call back, when insurance call into the office, our headquarters. So we have a second call center now. We have a backup call center operating remotely out of the country. We have remotely operator. That means everybody is connected to the same cloud. If anything happen in this facility, God forbid, the electricity fell, so we already functioning from another remote area. So we adding more service to our drivers and to our customer. We actually have an extra call center in the Dominican Republic, DR, specialized in, operator just like the one sitting here. So we, with some of them being trained over here, and we're gonna send now also the main manager from the call center here to finish the training over there in DR. Now we have a call center as a backup in DR to increase the service we provided to our customers. So there's no more waiting for the customer, no more waiting for the drivers, and we all this exclusively addresses. We have job. We've been blessed. Thank you to your service one more time. Packet Tech. Remember, Packet Tech is our associate company that do delivery, pharmacy delivery, exclusively pharmacy delivery for the general public, and especially for our customer from Agape Transportation. So if any customer from Agape Transportation asks you if we can take the prescription, the medicine from the pharmacy to their house, we can do that. We have free delivery for our customer and for a general customer also. If whatever they send, the doctor send their prescription, if that pharmacy doesn't belong to our network, they can refer that a prescription to one of the 24 of pharmacy already affiliated on the Packet Tech network. So we can take the prescription for free for the customer. It's paid for for the pharmacy. So we don't have to make the stop now with the customer. Sometimes the customer asks us to stop at the pharmacy to pick up the prescription. Now you can tell the customer to call us. We give you the information where to send the prescription and how we can take whatever every day, every week, every month, whatever they need from the pharmacy to their house, to their home. Packet Tech is the company for transportation, for delivery of prescription only. Packet Tech. Packet te llegue. Packet Tech. Yeah, you got it. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. One more time, thank you for your service. We over here at the headquarters, we keep working to get more job, more work for you. Of course, we have job for the whole day. No base fee if you do more than 50 jobs. No drivers, 4 weeks free. No base fee for the first 4 weeks for you. And after that, when you make more 50 or more, for any driver, all drivers or no one, 50 or more a week, piece of cake, you don't pay base fee and we don't take commission. 0 commission out of your check. The minimum payment, $15 per customer. Average per customer, $25, $25, $26. So Agape is your base. You don't need guarantee. You don't need to work on different application. You don't need 2, 3, 4 bases to make $2,000 in a week, not in a month. You can make $2,000 here, Agape. Try it out. We're going to teach you how. $2,000 a week, one application. Agape Transportation here in the Bronx. Call us 718-585-2222. 585-2222, 718 area code. A pleasure. Thank you very much. God bless you and thank you for your service. My name is Mario Sena. Thank you.